Yes, I've actually flip-flopped on this and thought long and hard about it, because I was worried that it infringed on our basic First Amendment right to free speech. But the more I learn about it, the more I completely wholeheartedly disagree with that. First things first, that I think should be the number one talking point on this topic is that living in America is a privilege. The left has weaponized this word so much and has said, being the color of your skin is a privilege or your gender is a privilege. When no, the definition of privilege is these basic freedoms that the rest of the world doesn't get. The definition of privilege is being born in America and being an American citizen. And we all need to be grateful for that because those privileges are not extended outside of our borders. And there are very real, very large terrorist organizations that want the West to fall. And Hamas is one of them. And Hamas, what he was organizing was not just a terror organization on behalf of a terror organization, but it was the fall of Israel. It's the eradication of all Jewish people. And the fall of Israel is synonymous with the fall of Western civilization. So why would we allow somebody into our country as a guest to advocate for the fall of our civilization? It's terrorism. These protests have resulted in the Jewish students not being able to safely go to class, right? They were told not to go to class, to miss class. They were chased, they were beaten, not just as a result of these protests, but as a result of the propaganda, the pro-Palestinian propaganda that is headed by Hamas, which is a terrorist organization, and they want the West to fall. And they're starting with the eradication of all Jews. And then on top of that, they're targeting federally funded institutions, which we have allowed, which is insane. These institutions, these universities are meant for education, not terror. But what we've been doing up until now is we have quite literally been opening our borders to invite these radical Islamists and these radical people with radical ideas that want the West to fall. We've been inviting them in and saying, here, come pew us, come MURDER us. Take it all freely. We'll help you do it. Would you invite a murderer into your home and help them prep to you? No, but that's what we're doing. And I get it because I struggled with this. And at first I was like, you know what? This maybe could be. I wanted to learn more about it and go through how this correlates with our First Amendment. And because I want people to have the right to protest. I want people to have the right to their beliefs and ideas. But this is so much farther than free speech. It's terrorism. It's terrorism at its most basic form. And I'm grateful that Donald Trump is following through with his promise in his executive order to protect our universities that are federally funded by taxpayer dollars. So again, if you're going to come into this country and be a guest, it's a privilege. And if you're not going to follow by our laws, bye-bye.